Welcome to part 2 of For Honor Visual Mistakes. I highly recommend watching part 1 to catch yourself up to speed on what we've talked about so far. As well, there's one visual mistake in part 1 we'll be sadly covering again. With that out of the way, I would like to start off with an honorable mention. It was truly Fujikiyo. The reason why I'm covering this one is because the show, more or less the laziness of every other visual mistake I've covered in this video and in part 1. We can clearly see that they decided to change Fujikiyo's color from the E3 trailer compared to now. It's just my understanding is that if they had the time to do this, why couldn't they fix any of the other big mistakes that are in the campaign? Now moving on to the campaign visual mistakes. Funny enough, we only have 2 this time. Onto the first interesting visual mistake from the campaign. When we get to watch the Viking fortress crumble and break down, look very carefully at the flag. It seems to be trying to phase in and out of reality. It's a very strange one. Onto the second mistake that I found. As it seems my main man Kensei can't catch a break. For some reason he's missing the middle part of his ornament. Now we are finally onto in-game mistakes. The first one I would like to talk about is the one that we talked about in the last video. Now, a friend of mine pointed out to me that I put the wrong armor with the bot armor next to it. And so I was second doubting myself constantly, going like, did I make a mistake? Did I? Turns out I didn't make a mistake, and I did as well. Because it turns out that armor set the bot has is a whole different armor set completely. It looks like the same armor set, with the spikes, but then there's tassels on it. The armor that we get don't have tassels. So what I found out is that this bot has a complete new armor set. It has tassels, the undercoating is white, matching the arms, and we get none of that. We don't get tassels, the undercoating isn't white. It's just like, what the hell?
Is this a joke?
Onto the second visual mistake that I found in game is a disappearing tree. I don't know what else to add to this. It's literally just a disappearing tree. It just gets worse and worse each time I find a visual mistake.
You are lucky they want you alive.
Onto the last visual mistake that I found in game, and I think this one, out of all the visual mistakes I found, is the most saddest. It's the most recent as well. The new pirate hero doesn't have a trigger guard for their gun. I just really don't understand what Ubisoft are thinking right now. Do they think guns don't have trigger guards? Like, I really don't understand anymore. Thank you for watching my video, and don't forget, if you found any more mistakes, please tell me in the comments below. Besides that, I don't think I'll be making a part 3 anytime soon. I do have other videos in the works, some more harsher ones as well as some kind ones for Ubisoft for once. But keep the lookout for those. Besides that, I really do hope you enjoyed the video.